So I'm going to be building an Amazon FBA product researcher app that's for free, and I'll show you exactly step-by-step process. This whole website right over here, this is not a slideshow presentation, this is an entire website, and it was all built on Bolt.new with these graphics, with these animations. Welcome to Vibe Coding 101. In this system, I'm going to be working on building apps completely based on whatever you want. All the SaaS companies are shooting up to the moon right now. There's a massive explode in that SaaS market at the moment because everyone's working with AI tools right now, and you guys can get started for free using Bolt.new. So using this website, I'll be showing you exactly the step-by-step what you guys need in order to understand exactly what's behind AI's production. Whatever's trending in this world right now, you guys can build your own apps for that, or even better, you guys can take what's already been built.
Quick thing about me is I've spent the last 4 years working as a software test developer for 3 different AI companies, and I've dropped all of that just to pursue AI automation because I know this is the future and I know this is brand new and I want to take advantage of this.
You need to have an idea of how you're going to help someone. You can use this from ChatGPT. What's a web app? It's a front end, back end, database, and authentication. These are the basic steps for whenever you want to build a product. Front end is like a dining area in a restaurant, so this is where people are eating. The back end is the kitchen. This is where the cooks make the meal. The database is basically the fridge where all the ingredients are stored. And then authentication checks who's allowed in. If you made this reservation, then you're in. Or if you have this specific dress code, then you're in. So this is essentially basically what AI app development is. So here's how this whole website was built. First, you need to go to your niche competition and you need to copy their features. So in this app development, we're going to begin with features. But first, I went to my competitor, sellerapp.com. I'm going to be taking a screenshot and I'm going to be saving it for cloud.com. So we're going to be using cloud to create the prompts that we'll be using for Bolt.new. So guys, make sure you guys download cloud.com. This is ChatGPT on steroids. It's going to be giving you so much more info, detailed information that Bolt is going to use to build whatever website that you guys want, or whatever app that you're planning on building at the moment. You're going to be typing in this: I am a non-technical builder trying to build an AI. Now this is where you're going to be selecting whatever you guys want to build at the moment. What I want is an Amazon product research. I haven't done research on my competitors who have built similar apps, so I'd like you to search up top competitors in this space and then identify a list of core features that my apps may need to have. Take this as an example. You're going to be taking a screenshot of the features of your competitor. You're going to copy it, go back to cloud, paste that in. In the settings tab, you're going to ensure that extended thinking is on and web search is on. So now when you type this in, it's going to load and it's going to be doing research for you. So you don't need to do any research. Perfect. So now we've gotten our response, product data extraction, market research capabilities, and it's also searched up very similar brands that are close to us. You can see Steal Like an Artist. Instead of creating a brand new product, we're going to be taking someone else's idea, finding a flaw in it, and improving on it. So that way we're going to give people a better quality of that app and people are going to be very happy. So what you want to do is you want to screenshot the competitors, make sure it's a pricing page. The pricing page shows all the features, and through that we're going to be using the 1+2 method. We're going to have a main feature, the number one feature of what your whole app is about. Then we're going to have one small feature, and then we're going to have one AI differentiator. So here's an example. So the core feature for a specific task manager website, it's going to be task management. So what it's going to do, it's going to order your tasks around, and then the smaller feature will be team features. You can include other people. And then the AI differentiator would be automatic task breakdown. So your task will be breakdown automatic. The PRD journey, stage 1. This is where we're going to be asking Claude for the exact prompt that we're going to be needing in order to pasting into Bolt.new. So this is what basic PRD means, project requirement document. Now, once we do get our project requirement document, we're going to paste it into Bolt.new, and the Bolt will build the entire website all for us. So this is just an example of what we want. So let's continue. In your Claude, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be pasting this in. Since I'm a non-technical builder trying to build my first application, I want a table of features in descending order of priority. We're going to paste that in. Project requirement documents. Requirements document. Perfect. We've got one core feature, real-time product data extraction, core feature 2 profit calculator, and an AI differentiator, AI powered product opportunity finder. Perfect. This is exactly what we need. Now we're going to organize the 1+2 method. So we're going to say, based on what you mentioned, I want to start a core features AI. I want these core features to be reorganized, because after the user fills out the form, write me a simple PRD doc I can use in my vibe coding tool, and then we're just gonna paste that in. Now we're gonna just wait and see. Now while it's loading, I want you guys to open a new page, and you guys are gonna type support.bolt.new. Support.bolt.new. So what this is, it's going to be a how to prompt effectively folder. We're going to give it to cloud.com so that cloud knows exactly what to do with Bolt and how best it can format whatever so that we can build amazing websites. So just copy it. Now go back to cloud. What you're going to do is you're going to paste this in. Next, I want you guys to write, I have just given the prompt principles of Bolt.new, which gives guidelines for making prompts. These are the best practices. Follow these guidelines and rewrite my PRD into a prompt that I can use in Bolt.com. So just paste that in. And now it's going to give us a copy to paste format for us to paste directly into Bolt.new so that Bolt will build an entire website just for us based on our specification. By the way, for the best output possible, I recommend getting a free trial for Claude. It's going to speed everything up. It's going to give you hyper details that you'll be using for Bolt.new, and it's highly recommended. Okay, next, we're going to write, give me a single prompt first that I can start using and then work with that. This should be in an easy copyable format. We're going to paste that in. Now it's going to load, and we're going to copy everything and post it into Bolt.new. So now while it's loading, I want you guys to go to Bolt.new prompting. Just type in Bolt.new. Just copy this whole code and then go back to Bolt. So notice how I've already created an account. It's very easy. Just create one. I have around 10 million monthly tokens. Next, what you guys want to do is just click on build now, and in a couple of seconds it's going to build everything and everything's going to be looking smooth. Okay, now while it's loading, we're going to go back to cloud and we're going to enhance this prompt. We're going to write, it's coded the initial interface and takes us all the way up to 7 out of 7. After I hit start tracking, nothing happens. We need to build now the interface after we hit start tracking. So now please give me a prompt. This should include the overall layout and dashboard. As you can see, we have Bolt loading in the background. It's building 5 actions, and this should take around 10 minutes because it's scripting the entire website for you based on just a single prompt. You guys can see that the entire app has been created just for us, just like this. So now let's refine it even more by, okay, let's go ahead and test if our app is working. This is just a sample. We're gonna edit it, make it look much better. But here's a niche. We're gonna pick electronics. Our minimum budget will be $14 and maximum 50. And then we're gonna put our email address. Now we click enter, and then boom, we have a list of products. We have the revenue that it's making a month. I'll be showing you how you guys can create an N8N workflow so that whenever a trigger happens, we get specific real-life data. There's a database option right over here. We get to create our own database. All we have to do is just ask Bolt to start a database. It's that easy. Type in start database with all the necessary functions to facilitate the app. Now that we've connected our database, we're going to be showing you how you guys can connect N8N all the way to your Amazon. So first you need a webhook. So using this webhook, just typing it into the search bar. We're going to be plugging this test URL straight into our website. So that way from our website, whatever niche is selected, it's going to trigger a webhook. And then using this, we're going to be using a post method. And whatever information is going to come from here by clicking this button, it's going to trigger a test hook. And then from there, we're going to be using Appify to get the Amazon bestseller scraper. So using this method, which is on Appify, it's very simple. Appify is essentially an automation system, so best Amazon seller scraper. So on Appify, you can just get this, and what this is going to do is going to scrape bestseller categories. So when you go on Amazon, you go into the input, notice these links. So we have the electronics, so going back to our app, electronics. Next, we have the bestsellers home and kitchen, which I got these links from here, by the way, just by clicking home and kitchen right down here, and then just getting the link from here, copy pasting it into our Applify, and so forth. We only want 10 products per list. We don't want a whole hundreds the maximum. I've asked ChatGPT to write me out a prompt. So here's how it's going to look. So this is how we're going to connect our webhook to Bolt. So reading, you're building a product research UI user interface, a product downfield, home and kitchen, beauty suppliers, these are the niches, a number of input, mini budget, max budget, and email input, a label, generating 10 valuable products. The button must be clickable when the niche is selected. Okay, when the user selects generate 10 viable products button, send a post request to. This is the test webhook that we'll be using. How I got this was I just literally asked if someone selects a niche from the menu, it needs to be ran according to what the person selects in the button. Also, the plug in the test must quote be inside Bolt. And so finally I want the button to look kind of like this. Here's my test webhook connection. So you guys need to create a test webhook connection. This is just going to test everything, and when your product, once you launch your product, then you're going to be using the production URL from there on. So now we're going to go back to ChatGPT, we're going to copy our entire prompt that ChatGPT gave us, just like that. Perfect. And using this information, we're going to go back to Bolt, you're going to paste it in, you're going to click the select button, and you're going to select this button. So anytime someone presses this button, it's going to trigger a webhook automation. Enter. So now we wait. So while it's waiting, we're going to go back to N8N. And so what we want a function node that turns Applify into a clean array like so, name, URL, price, reason, so that way we can connect to our Bolt easier. So here's the instruction. Webhook, map niche, run Applify, get Applify items, function, format, respond to, function node. So this is the formatter. This is how it's going to format everything. So we're going to go back to N8N, and we're just going to copy whatever ChatGPT told us, because ChatGPT is your best friend at building everything. So function, you're going to type it func, which is actually JavaScript code. You're going to delete everything and paste my code in. What this is going to do is it's going to grab the primary products within the budget. It's going to organize these products from the greatest to least. And if we don't have 10 products inside the budget, fill the remaining slots. So this is just JavaScript code. Nothing to do with JSON right over here. But anyway, whatever this is doing, I just copied it from ChatGPT. Whatever this is doing, we're just going to product research. We're going to go ahead and test it out with the webhook. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be unpinning this information that we've created so far. Just click P to unpin, and so now we're ready to roll. So we're going to click on execute workflow. So now it's waiting for a trigger event. So now let's go back to our app. We're going to go ahead and fill this out. We want pet suppliers. Perfect. Now click generating products. Now you can see that the calling webhook is generating products, and this is loading. So now let's go to our N8N workflow. We see that our Applify node, the research node, is currently loading. That the webhook triggered information from our host, whatnot. So, but the most important thing is we selected pet supplies. So now ignore the email for now. So the pet supplies. So what I did was I created a code node that would link the pet supplies, whatever is here, I would link it to this specific URL. So pet supplies of Amazon. So if you guys were to copy this URL, this will take you to the bestseller page for pet supplies, just like this. And so what we're going to have the Applify node do is it's going to select specific products that match our criteria that we give it. Run whatever 10 products that you find that are within this type of budget, but you guys can add so much more information. This code node outputs this information on our left. Pet supplies, the link. So now we're going to grab the link, as you can see at the bottom, pet supplies. And what it's going to do is it's going to take 10 products. As you can see, maximum items per start. You guys can do 100, but for this app, we're going to do 10. We have 10 items right at the top. We're going to push this into our code node. We're going to have 10 products. So now the final part, the response to webhook. Now whatever is over here, we're going to plug it into our information. So now we're going to ask ChatGPT to go ahead and write us a prompt to connect this information over to our Bolt. I copied the output from the response webhook and I pasted it into ChatGPT. Perfect. I said fix my Bolt prompt below. I want it specifically for Bolt so that I can copy and paste it. I only have 4 of the most important informations present, but don't tell it to post all the details. Just let Bolt put the details, whatever details that it needs to in order to make sure that everything's running. Perfect. So now we're just going to copy this whole prompt. We're going to copy this whole prompt right over here. Go back to Bolt and we're going to go ahead and paste that in right over here. We're going to click the select tool. So we're going to make sure that it's right over here inside this form. Perfect. So now let's read whatever we've written over here. Generate 10 viable, you will receive a JSON array. You do not need to display every field, only use. Also, we can actually make this look even better. So insert the caption. What we're going to do is we're going to click on the webhook. We're going to click on production URL, copy it, go back to N8N. Sorry, I need to hold that new. Now send the post request to this published webhook. Perfect. So now just run everything and let's see what the output's going to look like. Again, now that everything's loaded, we're going to go ahead and test our app. So click on the niche, supply sports in from your email. Perfect. So now you're going to go ahead and click save, and we're going to click on activate. Perfect. Our workflow is activated, so now anytime we get to execute from our app, it's going to automatically execute our webhook. So let's try this. Generate, calling in the webhook. Let's check our N8N. Our webhook's running. We've received the category URL and sports and info. Okay, so now let's talk about our response webhook. As soon as you click it, guys, what you guys are going to do is all this information that we're going to get from Appify, you're going to go ahead and select all incoming items. So click on option, you're going to click on response headers. In here, you're going to type in content type, and the value is going to be application/JSON. It's going to organize everything for you guys. So this code that we got from ChatGPT. So what this does is essentially it reads the search context of the category URL, which we have as a node. Category URL, we have this, my email, the niche, website, and we're going to do all products from Appify using this node. We're going to get all the products and then we're going to put them inside a budget, and we're going to sort products by quality and then build the final list up to 10 items, and then we're going to add it without duplicates. So we're going to make sure that there's no double ASINs or URLs, and then we're going to put it inside a budget which is already filtered, and then we're going to just normalize the output for Bolt. So we're going to make sure that the price number currency is a string and not an object, because strings are very important for Bolt to render. As you go back to your website, you get to see you have the price and everything that you guys would like, even $0. Let's see what this is all about. If you guys don't want to use N8N.com, that's fine. You guys don't need to use N8N.com. I'm only using it just creating products, but you guys can use it for anything, honestly. What I want is I want to create an authentication only. I want to create a user and password system only for Bolt. So that way, whenever I want to use Bolt, I need to put in the username and password, and now that information is going to be stored into a database. So now at the bottom, you're going to type create an authentication where users can sign in with an email password. Use Bolt native authentication. Complete this with a landing page that is copy driven for specific app. Keep the standard sign up and sign in functionality and make sure everything integrates correctly with the database. So now as you click enter, let's see what the outcome is. So while this is loading, you click on the database, and then guys, I want to show you something. So I'll click on authentication. As you can see, Bolt has its own email and Google sign-in options. Make sure it's legal, because you wouldn't want to save user information such as usernames and passwords into a database such as Supabase. You don't want to save it on Supabase. Instead, you want to use third-party tools, which Bolt naturally does. So that's what we strategically prompted using Bolt authentication. So right now we're going to be using clerk.com. This clerk will be managing authentication for our usernames and passwords for people. So right when I'm creating my account, I'm going to make sure that username is on, and let's go with that's about it. Just username, Google, and email. Look, this is how it's going to look like. It's very simple, and you just want to click create application. So what's awesome about this is it's literally just copy paste instructions into bolt.com, which is what we're going to be doing. Perfect. So now that everything loaded, you guys get to see our beautiful landing page. So over here, we're just going to go ahead and scroll down, click on start your free search. Then what you want to do is go ahead and create an account. And the cool thing is that your account is successfully created, and now you're able to fully test this app. So now let's click sign out, and let's see what's going to happen. So right when we click sign out, we're going to go ahead and get started for free. Now we're going to click on the sign in option and type in your email that you've provided. Perfect, we're signed in again with the welcome back information, and boom, we're done. Now what's cool is that when you click database and you go to authentication, you can actually click on the email, which is enabled, and you can force them to confirm email. So just by clicking this, it's going to make sure that people don't put in random emails and that everything is secure for your website. Quick note for these two, you can highlight this, prevent leaked passwords, meaning that whenever you go on a page and it forces you to put in a capital letter, and when you're making a password, capital letter, exclamation marks, this is what it is. And secure password change, so this is like a short-lived password. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and copy the env file, copy. Now on Bolt, go ahead, click on code, and click on env file. So this is where you're going to be posting. Notice how your API keys are blocked out. So this is essentially what you're going to be doing with every API key that you're going to be pasting in. And just click save. Perfect. So now we have an authentication, we have users, we have the whole back-end process. So now what's the last thing? And that's Bolt Stripe payments. We want to get paid. So we're going to set up a Stripe account. So as you can see, we need a Stripe account at the beginning. So when you click on settings, you see that add Stripe payment. So you need your API key. So you can only get that after creating a Stripe account. So after creating your dashboard stripe.com account, just go to your settings and in the search type in API key. Then click the first thing that comes up. This one, it's going to navigate you to API key. Just click on create restricted API key. And what you want to do is you want to go ahead and select building your own integration. Select the first option. Click continue. Type in bold.new HTTPS and click create restrict. We need a product. So all you do, just type at the top, just type in product. And you're going to click create a product right at the bottom, and now while it loads, you're going to name it, and you're going to set up everything, and then once you do that, just click the update my product, select it, and then you should be good. Here's my product, just click apply selection, and boom, you've successfully applied your Bolt. Now you're going to be getting a lot of errors for whenever this Stripe product integration is happening. So what you want to do is at the at the paste thing at the bottom, you want to type, please implement the Stripe product and a new pricing page that users must pay to get access to the calorie calculator app. So then you just want to click enter, and now it's going to create you a brand new landing page where people are going to have to go to that page in the beginning, and they're going to have to pay for your product. So now that you see that our plans are completely made, and you guys can get to choose your plan. So you guys can get started with the pro plan, which is extra stuff, or you guys can get 50 products per month, or just unlimited product searches. This is really cool. I didn't even do anything. AI did all this in just a matter of seconds. So just go ahead, click started, and it's going to start processing. $20 a month. Just click get started now. Get started button. We're going to take to the create an account section, and then once we do create an account, we're going to be able to see everything else. Now we're creating an account, which is awesome. So the cool thing is that we're basically done. We've connected our Stripe. You guys can also connect GitHub, and you guys can do so much cool things. If you guys want to learn more, just go ahead, click on my AI web development course. We go into detail how to style it, how to make it look amazing. So now all you guys click publish. Now it's running a security scan, review security. You just want to do whatever it is. So you're just going to click ask Bolt to fix it, and while Bolt's fixing it, it's going to checkmark everything, and you guys can publish, and it's going to be live on your URL. You guys can also do outreaches and Sora 2 courses as well. So you can use these ads for your e-commerce product creation. So now that everything's loaded, we're going to click on publish. So now everything's going to be published, and it's going to have your own URL that you can send to people starting now. So people can officially send you money as long as you have your Stripe completely confirmed and everything's set. You guys have so much freedom to do with Bolt.com. You guys can build it very easily. It's super simple. You don't need to learn any code. But if you do know some code, just click this code button and you guys can edit whatever you want over here. Anything you want. Because you guys have your own terminal too, which is very sick. Let me just go ahead and click it. Boom. Now you type in whatever you want, connect it to whatever container you want, download Node.js, download anything you